Alongside Rob Lewis, I'm Austin Price for the 2-minute drill. Tennessee wins on this homecoming 30-7. UAB with a late touchdown to prevent the shutout, but Tennessee, for almost 6 full quarters, did not allow a point as this defense continues to show progress.
Yeah, I mean, fans are going to look at this game and say, should have blown them out, should have scored more. But I do think UAB was really good on defense. I mean, they're not as talented as an SEC team, but you look at their numbers, they're salty. And I don't care who Tennessee's playing. The way that they started out the season, they're better now. In the front seven, they hold UAB to 63 yards. They forced 4 turnovers all in the first half. And I think the theme is continued for the last month. You can see him getting better before your eyes.
Bryce Thompson wearing a big wrap on his knee, big brace. Comes up with 3 picks. First of all, since Deion Grant in 99 against Auburn to get 3 picks in the game. He said first time he's ever got multiple picks in the game because he didn't really play defense in high school outside of spot duty, and they didn't throw his way very much.
Yeah, and I asked Bryce this question in there. And you could really see it was kind of complimentary football led to almost all those picks. Quavaris Crouch got a big-time quarterback hurry on one of them. Henry T tipped the pass. And then, I think the first one, that was probably all on Bryce. He just jumped a route. But big night for him. And I just said the team's getting better as a whole. You can really see Bryce Thompson getting better as a whole since he's coming back. I think, missing those 3 weeks of practice right after fall camp really set him back. And I think he is just now kind of getting back to where he had hoped he'd be this season.
Yeah, Darrell Middleton also forced a fumble that Aubrey Solomon recovered. Offensively, they start Shrout. So Tennessee will now have 4 wins. Each win has a different starting quarterback because Jennings got the start last week. But JG played almost all of it tonight with his, you called it Luke Skywalker. After having seen the hand and the way it looked like Chubbs from Happy Gilmore.
It's, I'm sure it was painful. And I imagine that was probably one of the reasons he was a little, inconsistent. But just, not a great night. Tennessee really struggled on third down, especially in the first half. Jared forced the 1 pick in the end zone when Tennessee's on the 15-yard line right before halftime, cost them points. It wasn't going to matter in this game tonight, but seeing him still make those kind of mistakes here, nine games into the season, that's you can tell it's a little frustrating for Jeremy Pruitt.
Bad night for Wanye Morris. Bad night for Brandon Kennedy, the guy that won Offensive Lineman of the Week in the SEC last week. Had a nice wake-up call tonight before they go in and play a Kentucky team that's pretty good up front defensively.
Yeah, and again, I'll go back. I think UAB, they were good on defense. I don't care. Their schedule's not the greatest, but they're holding opponents to 2.7 yards per rush. They had 26 sacks on the season coming into tonight. So it was not just a pushover for those guys up front. But no, you're right. Tennessee had some struggles. 3 sacks on the quarterbacks. Tennessee ran the ball okay, but certainly not great. Right at 4 yards or a little less than 4 yards a carry. I think the coaches would have really liked to have seen a little bit more for there. But if you're looking at a weak spot, it's certainly the offense was not outstanding.
Tennessee victorious on homecoming, 30-7. For Rob Lewis, I'm Austin Price for the 2-minute drill.